Hey everyone, hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I have certain spiritual gifts and abilities that I use, as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from Spirit for you. This is a collective reading, and I'm focusing my intention and my energy on all those who will find their way to this reading. And it doesn't matter when you find it, if it's shortly after it's uploaded, a day, 2 days, weeks, or even a year, or whenever, it doesn't matter. If you found this, really tap into your own intuition though, to connect with the messages. So whether or not like it's the pictures that you're seeing on the cards, or your own understanding of any cards that come out, just really using any kind of images that may kind of, or visions that may kind of flash in your mind, really paying attention to all of those to really incorporate everything into receiving your own personal message, but never trying to force anything. Because if something doesn't fit or resonate for you, it just means that it's not for you and it's for someone else that will come across the reading. So, but I'm going to be, like I said, focusing my energy and intention on all those that feel drawn to the reading. And if this does resonate with you, please give me a like. So that for one, it encourages me to continue to do what I'm doing for the collective, as well as helping the message reach those that it's meant for. And then also, to having that equal energy exchange. Plus, if you're subscribed and you're liking and commenting, you could potentially win a free 15-minute reading that I do once a month for my subscribers. And then also, real quick, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, please feel free to reach out to me by sending me an email with the subject title as booking information, and I will respond back to you ASAP. And let's go ahead and ground and call in Spirit. And you can go ahead and visualize a healing light surrounding you if you wish, full of unconditional love. Breathe that light in, and then exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy. And you can just let your spirit team or your spirit guides, you can communicate with angels or the universe or even God, to communicate with you through this reading, letting them know that you are open to receive your own personal message, or you can follow along with me if you wish. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters of Light and Love, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic and Cosmic Benevolent Higher Light Beings. For the good of all and to the harm of none, I call upon you now and invite you here into this sacred space to help me grasp messages and answers for the collective of souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe and loved. May the messages received here today be of value and bring blessings to all involved. Thank you for using each and every one of the decks of cards that are used here today as tools to communicate, bringing honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the greatest and highest good of all and to the harm of none. And thank you for the accuracy on my part as well, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. You guys, I wanted to tell you real quick about my butterfly ring. It just came, and I bought it when I was able to finally figure out how to do the AdSense for my YouTube channel, so that I could be monetized to represent the change and the transformation that I have gone through on my own personal journey. And I got the black one to represent like the darkness that I have been in my life, and the transformation that I've gone through. So that's just something, very special for me. So even though it was not a very, expensive ring or anything like that, it's very valuable to me. So I just wanted to take a moment to share that with you guys. So it was just a little thing, that I got for me to celebrate. So let us see here. Spirit, divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters of light and love, ancestors of the highest good, and benevolent, angelic, and cosmic light beings. What messages do you have for the precious souls that will come across this message, that will come across this reading? Show me clearly what messages you have for them. Okay, we've got risky choices. So right now you could be at a place of indecision or having some sort of choice to make. I'm really picking up like Two of Swords with this right here. This may be like something toxic that you've been needing to let go of. Maybe because it says one will heal, the other is toxic. So there may be like maybe some sort of overindulgence with food or smoking, something along those lines. You may have situation here where you're kind of stuck between maybe pursuing a particular career or a relationship, trying to figure out whether or not something or someone is good for you. And then we have dignity. This is about like right now, you not compromising and being true to yourself and what's of your highest good, really standing in your power, in your truth, and not, just being your authentic self, and putting yourself first, loving yourself first, making sure that nothing, like if you're stuck between a choice, with a choice, making sure that you're going with something that is it's like taking the moral high ground type of energy. And then we have knowledge. So it's like there's so much more to learn. You may be like be doing like some studying or some learning, whether it be like in some sort of formal setting, or this is something that you're just learning yourself. There is a lot of you may be like learning a lot about like ancient times, or like what this reminds me of is the other night I was watching a video on YouTube about how we supposedly live in a prison planet, and how Earth is like a prison planet for souls. And and it's like so the way I was starting to think about it is, if we really do live in a prison planet, and like going to the light is like supposed to be like a trick, and they trick us to send us back to Earth to like harvest our energy, is what this video was saying. And like, so if you go to the light, there's these entities or beings that trick you and say, oh, you've got more work to do, you need to go back. So one of the reasons why a cult is not taught like out in the open is, well, the occult is that which is hidden. And so it's like they teach us that occult things are wrong or bad, you should stay away from it. And I feel like it's because knowledge is power, right? So it's like that's how you get out of the prison planet, and how you get out of like the reincarnation cycle is by gaining this information that is in the occult, that is taught to be bad, you know? So it's like right now, and so that's how you ascend out of this prison planet. And so like I feel like right now is a time of like furthering your education and learning, growing, evolving, so that you can move on out of this prison planet, so that you aren't outsmarted when you leave, gaining all this information so that you can ascend. That's just my own personal theory. And I don't know that that is 100% like the truth, but it is, I feel like that is a theory, you know, a theory. So a theory meaning like there may be other truths, but like this is something that, you know, is worth investigating. So it's like not compromising. There's a choice. You can choose good or you can choose evil, or you can, you know, it's like you do have free will. So like if you have free will, then it's like you're not forced to be here, but you can give up that, you know, it's like, but they can like trick you. So it's like they're wanting to like keep you ignorant, so that you make choices that aren't necessarily of your highest good, like that type of thing. Because on the bottom of the deck we have ready. So like there is something here that you're ready for. You're ready to move on. So like you, for some of you, this is like something where you're a bit stagnant. Something here is a bit, it's like you've been holding off on moving forward or taking a risk or taking a chance because you haven't, maybe there's been like this fear of like what lies ahead. So like if you make that choice or if you make that decision on whatever this is, it's like there's this fear of the unknown, but spirit is letting you know right now that you are ready. You're ready now. You know, it's like you're ready now to change your destiny, change your fate, to you know, to no longer stay. It's like you can't unlearn what you already know. You know, it's like you're ready. You've got the knowledge, you've got the information, you've got the tools necessary to move on to something here, because we've got this awakening, right? So it's like you are being called to this higher level in some area of your life, but I feel like you may be doubting what you know, or doubting your skill set, or like doubting your ability in some form or fashion. And it's like you may be doubting like what your mind knows, or doubting like what lies ahead. But you are being called here with this awakening. You are being called to a higher consciousness. I do feel like many of you who come across this reading, like you are ready to leave this prison planet. You are ready to leave this prison planet, and you are ready to go home. You are ready to get off the karma wheel. Like, look, because we have the Wheel of Fortune right there too. Well, the Wheel of Fortune also represents the wheel of karma. So like, you're ready. You're awakening, right? You're awakening. And your spirit team, they're like communicating with you and saying, look, this is a prison planet. You have been stuck on this reincarnation loop, repeating these same cycles over and over again. And for some of you, it's like within this lifetime, in this particular lifetime, you've been repeating the same, like maybe relationship patterns, or like this same doubtful patterns that have kept you stuck, or something here in your life that has kept you stuck and repeating over and over again. But they're like, look, you know, it's like there's some sort of choice that you have, right? You have some sort of choice here, and it's like there's something here that's uncertain to you about what choice to make. but it's like you're being called, you're being called to utilize something that you have, some sort of gift or skill set, something that you have that it's like, and it's like something here is going to work in your favor, and you don't have to repeat the same mistakes again. You don't have to ask others for their opinion, or you don't need outside validation. You may be trying to also figure out whether or not you should walk away from a relationship, or if you're ready to like walk away from a job, or maybe something with regards to your health, or it's going to be different for everyone. Maybe it is regarding like your belief system for some of you. I keep hearing knowledge is power. I just heard it again. So there is a sense of like rebuilding or like deconstructing maybe a belief system, or like just like you're ready to completely like to restart or start over in some area of your life. And that may be scary, but it's necessary. You, Spirit, tell us more. Tell us more, please. Time of adjustment. So it's like, again, it's like this represents like moderation, patience. It's like time to make making adjustments with maybe something here that's been that's been like overindulging in something, something that's not necessarily good for you. Maybe you've been kind of putting something off. Oh, I'll quit smoking tomorrow, or I'll leave this person when I have a better job, or I have more money, or I will go on my diet tomorrow, or whatever it is. And like you've put something off long enough. And with that risky choices and the time of adjustments, it's like you're ready now. There is this, with this intimidation, it's a lot like the Five of Swords. And so like you may be a little bit intimidated by, with this time adjustments, it would actually be like, I think I said, I'm not sure if I said it's like the Temperance card. So, but there may be like, you may be feeling a bit intimidated yourself, or a bit, feeling like intimidated by making some sort of changes, or, and so like you've been, it's like, again, like the Temperance card is a card of timing. So it's like there's been enough time, you've waited long enough. And don't feel defeated already, whatever that means for you. Tell me more, Spirit. And like you have look, dominant. This is like with this dominant energy, it's like feeling the fear and doing it anyways. No more compromising. Loving yourself. Standing in your truth, being it says leader of the pack. You guys are taking the lead in your own lives. I'm also seeing too something about some sort of like some sort of routine, creating like some sort of routine and sticking to it. Because the knowledge is out there, they have to like have the truth, right? So it's like you have to have the truth, and it's a time for you to inform yourself, releasing any kind of fear, and get the information you need, or the information you need is going to come. Tell me more, Spirit. And for some of you, it may not be something quite like, you know, the prison planet stuff that I was talking. Maybe it's not that deep for you, but maybe there's a situation in your life that has felt like, you know, you've maybe you feel like you're not ready for something, or you're too old for something, or like maybe you feel like you've been held prisoner in some area of your life, or there's something like a thing that has kept you prisoner. Yeah, it's time. It's like I definitely see, look, you're a healer. You do have these psychic abilities here. Look, destiny's timing. I kept getting something about timing. The time is now, but also this would be like the wheel of fortune, the wheel of karma. Like change is happening, change is inevitable, and you're prepared and you're ready. And it's like you, with this manifestation card, this would be like the magician, meaning like you have all the tools necessary for some sort of change in your life, and you are ready. You may have some water in your chart. I'm seeing Gemini and Aries. It's like you're about to find out why everything has happened the way that it has. Tell me more, Spirit. Single jumping cards only, please. Okay, so I do see some more water energy: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing somebody learning more about their psychic gifts, because this would be the King of Cups right here. With this knowledge. So I do feel like someone that comes across this reading is either currently now or will soon embark upon learning more about spiritual gifts, and sharing those gifts, sharing those spiritual gifts with others. I also feel like you are, whoever you are, you have this strong claircognizant ability. You have this ability to just know things without having any previous knowledge to it. Like you just know things. You maybe even know like what drives people. Maybe like when you lose something, whenever you find it, it's because you just know where it is, or like you just get this knowing of where it is. You know, like maybe once something happens, you may say, oh, I knew that was gonna happen, you know, like that type of energy. is what I'm getting. But I do see you being, it's like, okay, so this knowledge card, like I'm also picking up like Page of Swords and King of Swords right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just heard Ra. Tell me more, Spirit. What card best represents what the collective needs to know right now? Like, what's the current energy? Which card best represents the current energy for the collective at this time? Look, this would be the Page of Swords right here. So this is okay, so first and foremost, one of the things that I am seeing is that I feel like there may be like some gossip or talk about you, like you're like the victim of some sort of gossip, communication, some hurtful words, people talking about you. I'm also too seeing someone that is talking about you that's very proud of you as well. There may be like some evil eye energy for some of you. You're having to deal with that evil eye. Sorry, you're having to deal with like some evil eye energy, but I'm also seeing that you are dealing with people who are proud of you. But I knew I was picking up like some Page of Swords, but also for some reason I'm seeing like some King of Swords energy as well. You guys could be dealing with like law enforcement, someone in law enforcement, military, someone that like in the legal field, something along those lines as well. But like right now you may be in this very curious energy, or like there may be like something here with receiving, like getting some sort of like idea, some good idea. But this is I'm really feeling like there may be like some petty gossip, people talking about like something, like maybe your dating life or something about something along those lines. You may be thinking like you may be a bit of a deep thinker right now, you know, especially since I felt the need to discuss that prison planet stuff. I feel like there's going to be some because I got the reason why I'm saying this right now is because I've got the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's an opportunity to heal, for some of you to heal from either some mental or like emotional illnesses, or maybe even some energies, and there's going to be like some clarity or answers to help you overcome like some challenges with your health, for some of you. Look, the King of Chalice as your challenge. Some of you could be dealing with someone like gaslighting you. I just heard they're telling you what you want to hear. So you may be dealing with someone gaslighting you who's just kind of like telling you things telling you what you want to hear. Some of you may be dealing like needing to also like speak to a counselor or a therapist with the Page of Cups and the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Page of Cups. I meant the Page of Swords with the King of Cups there as the challenge. I feel like for some of you, like you're, it's like you may be like wanting or needing to learn more about your psychic or spiritual gifts. Like maybe your intuition feels blocked, or somebody could be like, again, like trying to emotionally manipulate you or gaslight you, and you're having a hard time like picking up. I don't know. It's like someone may be like trying to manipulate you or control you. And it's like, remember, whatever you give out spiritually is going to come back to you. You may be like also just kind of waiting for like your spiritual gifts to just kind of drop out of the sky into your lap, because the Page of Swords can represent delayed news or like delayed information. And with the King of Cups here as the challenge, like, yeah, you may be just kind of waiting for your spiritual gifts to just kind of drop into your lap. And so like, even though you do have like these natural God-given abilities, like you still need to work at developing your gifts. So maybe you're needing to put more focus and energy into your spiritual development. There may be some sort of an addiction here as well. Like this could be drugs or alcohol or something here, maybe smoking, something that you're doing as a coping mechanism, you know. And there could be like you need to take responsibility for your choices and make healthier choices in your life so that you can improve your health. I had the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. I did flip it over upright just because I do that whenever I see a card in the reverse, so that I'd flip it in the upright. That way I know that it's meant to be in the reverse when it comes out. But since it was already like reversed, I'm gonna flip it back over for you guys. I had already flipped it back up, but I promised it was in the reverse. I wish I would have shown you first. But anyways, it's about like, there's this sense of like avoiding like some sort of an issue, you know, maybe feeling trapped in something, feeling like you don't have any kind of choice, or it can represent like poor choices, you know, maybe focusing too much on like superficial or materialistic type of energy, or there's this sense of like some sort of reality check, needing a reality check, you know, back to life, back to reality. So like maybe like overindulging in things, or like, you know, overindulging in like fantasy things. There's a sense maybe you have felt very indecisive or lost, you know, or feel like you have a lack of options or choices, feeling restricted, feeling like you've run out of time. Or this could be someone feeling this way with regards to you, you know, or maybe you're kind of you've been avoiding reality regarding a relationship, you know, and you really just need to spend time, or regarding a relationship or a person. And so like you really need to spend time taking stock of the relationship, or like figuring out like parts that you've played within the relationship or within the situation that you're in. Maybe you have like these unrealistic ideas about love or about your relationship. Maybe just using something in your life to avoid reality. Maybe you're feeling trapped in your career, and you're wanting to advance, but you're feeling restricted, feeling like you don't have any other options, Or it's like feeling like you don't know what steps to take. And there's this need to or it's like focusing, getting focused, getting clear, and figuring out the next steps to take, or maybe again like just overly focused on like materialistic things, materialistic pursuits, and needing to kind of like pull your focus more on the spiritual aspect of life, not limiting yourself. And it's like maybe Spirit is really taking this opportunity to tell you like there is an opportunity, or there are opportunities out there, and you are ready, to take those next steps. Because there is something that I feel like that has held you back. Maybe there is something like you're finding it difficult to stop some sort of negative indulgences. Maybe it's like you're finding it difficult to quit smoking or drinking, or eating certain foods that aren't great for you, and so maybe you need to like either see a doctor or like talk to a professional healthcare, talk to a healthcare professional to help you, to get on track or to break free from things. Giving yourself a break too is something that I'm seeing too. What direction are they headed right now, Spirit? All right, so we've got the Ten of Cups, but it came out sideways. So really and truly what I'm hearing is flip a coin. It could go either way. And I know that's kind of frustrating to hear, but also too we've got the Tower on the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like Spirit, and so the Tower comes out when something drastic happens that's beyond our control. So it's almost like it's almost like spirit is saying either you do it or you pushed. And when you're pushed, that's scary, you know, because you feel like you don't have no control. Well, you don't have no control if somebody's pushing you, right? You don't have any control. So it's like, oh my God, there was this dirty joke that was told to me back when I was 13 years old, and it just popped into my head. And I don't remember the whole joke, but I just remember this one little part where the guy goes, put out or swim, you know, like put out or swim. And the way he said it was like old country, you know, bumpkin accent and everything, but I cannot remember. It was just that one part. So anyways, it's like somebody, I don't know, maybe saying do this or do that, you know, or something like that. But anyways, it's like, okay. But, so it's like, look, the hanged man with the two of swords is like stuck, uncertain, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Like, you know, like that type of energy. I don't know, you know. But anyways, it's like that type of energy. So, with that 10 of cups sideways like that, I'm gonna have to clarify that, because on one sense there's like this sense of stability and security, you know, there's good luck, there's blessings, there's well-being, overall health and well-being improving. On the other hand, you know, there's, you know, like this sense of dysfunction, there's like this brokenness, there's disharmony, you know, maybe even like a sense of like fear of like losing a home or losing security, you know. This might be like a divorce, you know, because in the reverse, this could represent like a broken home, you know, divorce. You know, some of you could be, you know, because the King of Cups can also represent a husband energy. So if you're the husband, this could be you like trying to figure out what you're going to do. And if this is you are dealing with a husband or a masculine energy, this could be, you know, or like for some of you, like you could be dealing with someone who like emotionally manipulates you, gaslights you, love bombs. So it's like maybe you make up your mind and you decide what you're going to do and then you go back on it. You know, but regardless, there's this sense of like, fear of breaking up a home, feeling isolated, a breakup, separation, divorce for some of you. Sorry, my dogs are coming in here playing and they just bumped the stand. Some of you may, for some reason, you know, you may not be, you know, with this dignity card up here, maybe you're not sticking to your own moral code in some way, you know, and you need to be true to yourself and follow your path, you know, and follow what it is, you know, say what you mean and mean what you say, and follow your own moral code in order for you to find true fulfillment. You know, there's something here that maybe you've kind of just been, you've just kind of been, I don't know, masking something, avoiding something that that is going to come crumbling down eventually, you know. So it's like, what is that for you that you have been disguising or hiding or not, you know, dealing with? Or maybe this is someone that's trying to pull you out of character, someone, you know, deliberately trying to spy and gossip to see if they can catch you not being, you know, true to yourself. Maybe you need like learn or figure out what it is that you truly stand for. I feel like there may be someone else that may be trying to like figure out what your moral code is or your ethics. Queen of Cups. Shh, 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 shh. You guys, all this apartment, and you come in here and do that. Y'all go on in there. Go on. Go on. I'm sorry, you guys. We got the Queen of Cups now, so we've got the King and Queen of Cups. I feel like you're, I mean, you are extremely psychic. I feel like there's someone that is gossiping, talking crap about you, that you're not what you say you are, or like you're not this, I don't know, like they're one, I don't know, it's like they question your morals, or they think that you're hiding something, or hiding something about yourself, or like you're not being true. They're trying to figure out like where your loyalty lies, or you may be trying to figure out where someone else's loyalty lies. Like, why is this Queen of Cups here, Spirit? Five of Pentacles and the Judgment. Someone may be trying to say that you are doing something just for money. All right, so if this isn't happening now, then this is something that could happen for you in the near future. And the reason why I say could is because this is collective. So if this isn't for you, then it may not happen. But if this is for you, if this is your energy, if any of this resonates, then pay very close attention to this in the future. But I am seeing someone who is very pitiful, acting very pitiful, and may only want to be with you or to be in a relationship with you or stay with you because of convenience, because of financial reasons. Others of you, there's someone here that like may want to reconcile or be with you because they feel alone, they feel rejected, they feel abandoned, they're feeling lonely. But hold on just a moment, let me get some more information. Spirit, can you clarify this Judgment and the Five of Pentacles? Can you tell me more about, thank you, Foundation. And regret on the bottom of the deck. Now the Five of Pentacles can represent regret. And the Judgment card, something here about like making lasting changes for the future, but fearful and worried about like making the wrong, because the Judgment card can represent decisions. Somebody here there's a sense of fear or worry or regret over making the wrong choice. Fear or worry about like and with regards to like finances, setting up finances for the long term. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, Spirit, in the shadows. Make sure to keep your financial situation to yourself. Don't tell other people about what you've got going on. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, Spirit, with this decision. Maybe like overspending as well. Making sure that you're making good financial decisions. Don't, making sure that you're not like spending all your money in one place. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. Giving up control. There are new possibilities coming in regarding like a way to make money. All right, so you may be worried about making the wrong decision, fearful of either like your finances in the future, or like guilt or regret about like leaving someone out in the cold, or someone here is regretting their decision or will regret their decision of abandoning you. Higher vibration. So like, because the Queen of Cups there, like I'm seeing you like doing something because you love what you're doing, or like living your life the way that you want to live it, and not because of like materialistic gains. Drastic changes. All right, so something here, there's been some sort of deception, right? You may have been blinded by some sort of belief system that no longer worked for you, or that is no longer working for you. And with this drastic changes, this is just like the Tower that we've got right here that came out. This is just like the Tower. There's something here, where again, like some coming in and like starting over, rebuilding. What is this drastic changes? What is this drastic changes? Okay, crossroads. There's some sort of decision that you may be worried about making. Worried about like whether it's like a decision regarding your overall health and well-being, your finances. It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe it's regarding a relationship or a friendship, but there's something here where you're going to be at some sort of, it's like make or break, and a decision finally needing to be made that involves like like overhauling, changing your life in the most dramatic way. And you are about to be with this crossroads, you're about to be at this make or break moment. But with the higher forces, you are communicating, or will be communicating with energies that are not of this physical plane, that there is help from higher dimensions that are going to come in, as long as you are standing in your truth and being your authentic self and sticking with your moral, like your own moral code or ethics, that are going to come in and help protect you. And as you rebuild from the rubble, And it may be drastic and it may be scary, but Spirit, tell me more about those drastic changes. I'm gonna get one more card. I don't want us to run out of time. Give me more about this drastic change. The Magician, like, again, and the Two of Swords. You cannot doubt this, okay? It's like time to restart, changing everything, like your whole life. Like, this is your Tower moment. It's make or break time. It's time now for you to change everything, right? And Spirit is saying that you have the tools, you have everything you need to start over, or to make or to get through. Like, maybe it's like going to be some unexpected change, maybe some sort of tragedy happening, or it's like you are just deconstructing every single belief system that you ever had. This is like, something here is unavoidable. You have been avoiding something for so long, and now you're coming to a place that's unavoidable. And so there may be this change that, even though it's scary because it's life changing, and more than likely it's going to be unavoidable, and it may be a bit difficult to go through. Maybe there's something that you believed that was just built on like false beliefs. Or there's been some sort of unrealistic goal or dream. But whatever this is, like, there is this bright side, right? Because it's followed up by like some sort of renewal and creation. Something here that is built on truth. Like, this is ultimately going to be something good. And so whatever this change is, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And it's like, it's like, so there may be some uncertainty and it may feel scary, but ultimately it's going to be for your highest good. So there may be some confusion, but it is because, like, I don't know, it's like some sort of revelation that opens you up to a real, more spiritual path that is based on like a solid foundation of truth. Feeling more secure. I just heard the master of your domain. Let's see if we can get in some more cards before we get cut off. A few more cards. Tell me more about what's happening. Letting go, release. So it's like letting go of some of the old, letting go of a person, a situation, a job, releasing so that something new can come in. Something better. Some sort of breakup, maybe a divorce. Something here may feel a bit shocking. Dealing with someone who may, with that show off, trying too hard. Someone here, writing documents, paperwork, letter. There may be like, it could be like divorce papers. But again, like someone making something all about them. gaslighting you. Things are about to really start to pick up speed. If you felt very stagnant, things have felt very stagnant. Something here, the energy is picking up. Manifestation. That's the Magician. Creating something from nothing. Manifesting, look, sudden wealth, inheritance. Maybe something here shocking coming in regarding money. So like you may be shying away from this important decision. You may feel scared about what's lying ahead. Look, making a decision, choosing a path. It's time to speak up. It's time to speak up. It's time to like poop or get off the pot. Look, this is what I was saying at the very beginning, where you were like dragging your feet. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do this later. There's something here like you've been putting off or avoiding. Maybe something you've been overindulging in. Look, I'll diet tomorrow. I'll eat better tomorrow. Like I'm not ready to make these changes for my health. So whatever it is, it's like something that you've been putting off regarding like your health, whether it's like you've been smoking, drinking, overindulging in something. Maybe it's something that's not been great for your health. And then we've got text message, phone call. There may be like some sort of communication from your children or like regarding some sort of pregnancy. Some of you could be getting like you've been wishing or praying or hoping for a new home or an apartment, or to like start all over somewhere else. And you're going to receive that. Signing a lease. Buying a new home. Let me get one more card before we get cut off. And we'll take this one. Copycat, unoriginal, cheater, follower. So you could be dealing with someone who doesn't necessarily believe what you believe, but they just kind of repeat what you say, watching, gossiping about you, or they like take your ideas and use those ideas as though they're their own. This could be like you dealing with, some of you, you're dealing with someone who like if you're in a marriage, could be dealing with someone who like this is your spouse, or someone that you've known for a really long time, or like if you're in the public eye in some form or fashion, there's like someone here that doesn't have their own ideas. Look, there's that sudden action movement that I was picking up on. Things really about to pick up momentum. And I just dropped a card. Okay, hold on, you guys. I want to get it in case. Okay, and it's the creative artistic. So again, like really devoting more time, connecting more with your creative side. You know, maybe you know, painting or drawing or, you know, dancing, things like that are really going to help you be able to manifest whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest anyways. It's the best way to do magic is to really get your whole body involved, but also like, you know, to help you develop your psychic gifts and abilities. So hopefully, I feel like this reading was all over the place, but hopefully those of you whom the messages were meant for, you were able to receive those. And yeah, if you would like your own personal private reading, please feel free to send me an email. If you guys would like for me to do, it's been several months since we've done this, but the conspiracy, remember the conspiracy reading I did back over the summer? If you guys want to do another conspiracy reading, let me know. But otherwise, like, this is like for all of us. So if there's something you guys want me, like a particular reading you'd like for me to do or focus on, please feel free to let me know. You can either leave it in the comments or you can even send me an email. But this is what I have for you guys, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.